Hello learners, a very warm welcome to all of you. Thanks for visiting my channel. In this video, I am going to explain a very beautiful poem, A Photograph by Shirley Toulson. The poem is focused on a photograph. And whose photograph is this? This is the photo of poetess Shirley Toulson's mother and her two cousins. Before I start, let me tell you the most important and noteworthy lines of this poem. These are, and the sea which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. If you understood the meaning of these two lines, you would understand the gist of the poem. Okay, but before reaching there, let's begin from the first line. The cardboard shows me how it was. First of all, let me tell you that the whole poem is narrated by the poetess Shirley Toulson herself. So, me is here the poetess. यहाँ पर me खुद कवित्री Shirley Toulson है. The cardboard. What is cardboard here? Cardboard is a photograph. A photo pasted on a cardboard. जब एक कार्डबोर्ड पर फोटो को चिपका कर उससे फोटो फ्रेम का रूप दे दिया जाता है, तब यहाँ पर उसको कार्डबोर्ड के रूप में कहा गया है. सो द कार्डबोर्ड शोज मी हाउ इट वॉज. कार्डबोर्ड मुझे दिखाता है कि ये कैसा था. क्या चीज? When the two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands. So there are three girls, two girl cousins and one my mother of poetess. So when the two girl cousins went paddling means to paddle. जैसे आप साइकिल के पैडल मारते हैं तो उसी तरह से, लेकिन यहाँ पर पैडलिंग का मतलब है वॉक थ्रू द वाटर. जैसे हम पैडल वाली बोट चलाते हैं उसी तरह उथले पानी में चलते हुए जाना, उसको कहेंगे पैडलिंग. सो व्हेन द टू गर्ल कजिन्स वेंट पैडलिंग, ईच वन होल्डिंग मीन्स पकड़ना, वन ऑफ माई मदर्स हैंड्स, दोनों कजिन्स ने मेरी माँ के हाथ को एक एक तरफ से पकड़ रखा था. दोनों कजिन, एक तरफ एक कजिन थी और दूसरी तरफ दूसरी कजिन थी. एंड शी द बिग गर्ल, एंड शी वॉज अ बिग गर्ल. शी वॉज 12 years old, some 12 years old or so. So the age of the mother at that time was 12 years. She was 12 years old. और उसकी जो दो गर्ल कजिन्स थी वो उससे छोटी थी. All three stood still to smile through their hair. अब यहाँ पे क्लियर किया गया है all three. So one question would be there that how many girls were there in the photograph. So there were three girls in the photographs. All three stood is the past tense of stand. So all three stood still to smile through their hair. अब इस लाइन का क्या मतलब है? कोई अपने हेयर के थ्रू कैसे स्माइल कर सकता है? So it may be that the air was blowing and their hair were moving, and that moment was caught in the photographs and they were smiling at that time. The three girls were smiling that time. So all three stood still मतलब होता है स्थिर खड़ी हुई थी, without any movement. At the uncle with the camera. So there was one more person. He was uncle and he was taking the photograph of these three girls with the camera. Uncle was holding the camera and the three girls were smiling to him. So at the uncle with the camera, a sweet face my mother's, मेरी माँ का. So my mother has a very sweet face that was before I was born. But one line the poetess has added here, that my mother was very happy, she has a very sweet face, but this is the time, that was the time when I was not born. So before I was born, जब मैं पैदा नहीं हुई थी उस समय की बात है, मेरे पैदा होने से बहुत बहुत पहले की बात है. Now come to these two lines. These two lines are the most important lines of this poem. यही पूरी पोएम का जिस्ट है. इसको अगर आपने समझ लिया तो पूरी पोएम आपको समझ में आ जाएगी. And the sea which appears to have changed less. सी सी मीन्स समुद्र, appears मीन्स दिखना, प्रकट होना, एंड टू हैव चेंज्ड लेस, लेस माने कम. सी समुद्र जो कि ऐसा दिखता है कि अभी भी बहुत कम बदला है, मीन्स in the photograph, if the poetess sees her mother, then her mother looks very young, and now she knows that her mother has become very old. So it means that she has not changed, but her mother has changed a lot. So the poem actually has told us about human life, that human life is short lived. बहुत छोटी सी जिंदगी होती है, बहुत कम समय हमारे पास होता है. चाइल्डहुड स्लिप्स इनटू यूथ, बचपन यूथ में परिवर्तित हो जाता है. यूथ स्लिप्स इनटू ओल्ड एज, और यूथ जो होता है वो वृद्धावस्था में बदल जाता है. सो इट इज ट्रांजिस्टरी, इट इज ऑलवेज चेंजिंग. सो वॉश्ड देयर टेरिबली ट्रांजिएंट फीट, टेरिबली ट्रांजिएंट फीट, यहाँ पे एपिथेट का इस्तेमाल किया गया है. वॉश्ड देयर टेरिबली, टेरिबली मतलब वेरी पुअर, यहाँ पे पुअर, वेरी पुअर से ले सकते हैं. ट्रांसिएंट विच इज चेंजिंग, विच हैज चेंज्ड सो मच. सो द ह्यूमन लाइफ, देयर फीट यहाँ पर मतलब है कजिन्स और उनकी माँ के पैर, दोनों के पैर. सो द सी हैज नॉट चेंज्ड, बट the human life, the persons who were there in the photograph, they have changed a lot. Now let's see what exactly these two lines means. And the sea, which appears to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. I will take and the sea, and then I will take washed their terribly transient feet. And the sea washed their terribly transient feet. So the sea washed मतलब धोता था. Their terribly, there is the three sisters here. Their terribly transient feet. She seems to have changed less. सी तो लगता है फोटोग्राफ देखने पर कि बहुत कम बदला है, लेकिन उनकी अगर माँ और उनकी दो फ्रेंड्स को देखते हैं, दो उनकी कजिन्स को देखते हैं, तो लगता है वो बहुत ज्यादा चेंज हो चुकी हैं. तो एट दैट टाइम द सी वॉज वॉशिंग देयर टेरिबली ट्रांजिएंट फीट. ट्रांजिएंट मीन्स दैट इज नॉट परमानेंट, दैट इज चेंजेबल, जो नष्ट होने वाला है, जो खत्म होने वाला है. So here is a comparison. You can see a comparison. The comparison between the nature and the human. C is not changeable. C seems to be permanent, but the human seems to be changeable, transient. Now next take the second part. Some 20-30 years later means when the photograph was taken. After that 20 or 30 years have been passed. So some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. She is the mother here. She would laugh, वो हंसती है, at the snapshot. Snapshot means picture, photograph. So when she sees the photograph, she laughs at that photograph. See Betty and Dolly. Again, there is a new revelation. We come to know that Betty and Dolly are the names of her two cousins. So Betty, the question will be asked that who are Betty and Dolly? So Betty and Dolly were two cousin sisters of the mother of Shirley Tolson. She would say, and look how they dressed us for the beach. Maybe that their parents or their guardian, they have dressed up them for the beach in a very funny manner. So that's why she was laughing at when she looked at the photograph, and she made a point here that see how our parents or our guardian or maybe our uncle dressed us for the beach. Beach कहते हैं समुद्र के किनारे को. The sea holiday, they were having a holiday, they were having sea holiday at that time, was her past. Now these two lines again are very important. The sea holiday was her past. That holiday time, see, the mother's holiday time was her past. It means that after her childhood, she became never happy. She was never happy after her childhood was past. So when the sea holiday was her past, mine is her laughter. Again the pain, see the pain in these 2 lines. The sea holiday was her past and mine is her laughter. Mine means my. Is her laughter. I have never seen my mother laughing. It seems as if she has lost her laughter forever. ऐसा लगता है कि माँ मेरी हंसना भूल चुकी है. So आपने भी देखा होगा कि your mother is always busy in doing work. She is always keep on doing some work, some household work. She is looking after all the family members. So here two things are the part of past now. The sea holiday made by the mother and her laughter to the poetess. Mother's laughter to the poetess. Both wry with the labeled ease of loss. This is very beautiful line. The labeled ease of loss. Both wry. Wry means होता है twisted. ऐठा होना, मुड़ा होना. But यहाँ पर हम सूखापन, dryness, a word which is expressing dryness, उसको हम ले सकते हैं. So both का यहाँ पर क्या मतलब है? both मतलब होता है दो लोगों को कहा जाता है, दो चीजों को कहा जाता है. तो वो दो चीजें यहाँ पर क्या हैं? पहली चीज है the sea holiday made by mother. So it was part of past now when the mother used to have a sea holiday. And the laughter of mother. So these two things are gone. They are part of past now. Both wry, both smile mockingly. बहुत ही dryness है उसमें, बहुत ही मखौल उड़ाते हुए हंसते हैं. Both wry with the labored ease of loss. Labored मतलब होता है परिश्रम, to work hard. Ease मतलब होता है relief, आराम. Loss माने होता है हानि, loss, नुकसान. So वो labored ease, वो परिश्रम से कमाया गया ease, आराम, किसके लिए? किस पर? लॉस पर. यानी कि हमारा कोई चीज खो गया, कोई चीज नष्ट हो गई, हमेशा के लिए चली गई, तो उसके साथ हम कंफर्टेबल कैसे फील करेंगे? कंफर्टेबल फील नहीं कर सकते. तो उसके लिए हमें बहुत कोशिशें करनी पड़ती हैं. वी इन अ वे वी हैव टू we try very hard and we have to accept whatever has happened to us. तो उसके लिए लेबर लगता है, लेबर्ड ईज हमको कमाना पड़ता है, तब किसी लॉस को हम जा करके एक्सेप्ट कर पाते हैं. सो द सी हॉलीडे इज गॉन. The sea holiday of the mother has gone and mother's laughter has also gone, and now both wry, both mock with the labeled ease of loss. Now let's take the final lines of the poem. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived. First, I will take this line, as that girl lived. That girl, वो लड़की. Who? That girl, the girl who was in the photograph. And what was the age of the girl in the photograph? The age of the girl who was in the photograph is only 12 years. So maybe the poetess wants to say that the mother, who was a young girl that time, she lived only for 12 years. Because she spent her childhood happily only for 12 years, and after that her life became dull and full of sorrows. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived. Now she has been dead. अब वो मर चुकी है. She is no more. She has been dead. Nearly लगभग. Nearly as many years as that girl lived. उतने ही साल जितने साल वो लड़की जी. It means that the girl was only 12 years old. So her mother has died 12 years before. 12 years ago, 12 साल पहले उसकी माँ की डेथ हो चुकी है. And of this circumstance means situation, condition, परिस्थितियाँ. And of this circumstances there is nothing to say at all. Now maybe that the death of mother is a very painful incident for the poetess. That's why she does not want to recall that time again and again. That's why she says here that there is nothing to say at all. इसके बारे में कुछ भी कहने के लिए नहीं है, उन परिस्थितियों के बारे में, उन चीजों के बारे में कहने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. And everywhere there is a silence. हर चीज खामोश है, शांत है. Its silence silences. उसकी जो खामोशी है वो हर चीज को शांत कर देती है, खामोश कर देती है. सो शी कैन फील ओनली अ साइलेंस एवरीवेयर, इन हर एटमोस्फेयर, इन हर सराउंडिंग, इन हर इमोशंस, इन हर फीलिंग्स. she feels a painful silence everywhere. So this was the explanation of the poem A Photograph. This is very important poem, and if you have any problem, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment box. I would try to answer then and there immediately.